In the previous class video, you have seen different types of numbers, the broad classification of numbers. So today in this video, we are going to learn in details about rational and irrational numbers. Real numbers. Rationals and irrational numbers are together called as real numbers. In the previous video, we have seen that if any number can be expressed in the form of p by q, where p and q are integers and q is not equal to 0, as well as p and q are co-prime, such numbers are called as rational numbers. So in this chapter, we are going to learn about both rational and irrational numbers in details. Now the question is, how do I distinguish between rational and irrational numbers? Means how we can differentiate that which numbers are rational and which numbers are not rational, that means irrational numbers. So two important terms are here, real numbers and irrational numbers. Remember one thing, rational and irrational number together combines to become the real numbers. So real numbers means it is the combination of rational and irrational numbers. So what is real numbers? The set of real numbers is all numbers that can be written on a number line. So all the numbers, each and every set of numbers which we can draw on a number line, such numbers are together called as real numbers. It consists of rational numbers and irrational numbers also. As I told you earlier, rational as well as irrational number together comprises the term real numbers. As you can see in this diagram, this is the rational numbers. So natural numbers, then whole numbers, then integers together makes the set of rational numbers. Or we can say natural numbers, whole numbers, even numbers, odd numbers, prime numbers, co-prime numbers. These all numbers are included in the set of rational numbers. Our next group of numbers is called the rational numbers. As I have already said you, rational numbers can be written as the quotient of two integers. That means p by q, where p is the numerator and q is the denominator. Second thing, rational numbers can be of two types. One is called as the terminating and the other one is the repeating decimals. Now let us understand in details what does this terminating or repeating decimals mean. P by q, as I told you, p by q is a rational number. So when you divide p by the divisor q, the answer you will get in decimal. So this decimal number can be of terminating or it can be of repeating. Repeating means after decimal number the numbers repeat, they don't end. For example, 2.6666 and so on, or 2.343434. That means a digit is repeating or two or more set of digits are repeating. So such repeating digits of the decimal number are called as repeating decimals. On the other hand, if the decimal number does not repeat, for example 3.5, or we can say here 3.8, those decimal numbers are called as terminating. We are going to learn in details which rational numbers are terminating and which rational numbers are non-terminating. So in the real numbers, rational numbers include the natural numbers, whole numbers and integers. Now let us take some rational number 1 by 2. If you divide 1 by 2, you will get 0.5. So 0.5, after 0.5 is there and it ends. So it is terminating. Let us see the whole classification. The yellow part is the natural numbers. When 0 is included, it becomes a set of whole numbers. As you can see, the bigger circle is whole and inside the whole is natural. So natural numbers means 1, 2, 3 up to infinity, and whole numbers means 0 is included. Integers, it includes natural numbers also, whole number also, as well as you can see some negative numbers. So natural numbers, whole numbers and negative numbers together becomes the set of integers. And if I include this rational numbers, as you can see 1 by 2 minus 2.65, then we get the set of rational numbers. So this bigger one is the set of rational numbers. So rational numbers consist of natural numbers, whole numbers, integers as well as rational numbers. So this whole thing is called as the real numbers. Now we can see here rational numbers is there. So we need one irrational number. So this rational numbers plus irrational number together makes the whole real numbers. Now how a number can be expressed? 5. As a fraction we can write 5 by 1. 0.75. This decimal number comes from the fraction 3 by 4. 0.001. It comes from the fraction 1 divided by 1000. Similarly, the fraction 2 by 9, if we divide, we will get 0.222 and so on. And the last one, the fraction is not given, and the answer is 0.1245. Now you see 5. It already ends, so this is a terminating. 0.75, it ends after 2 decimals. It is ending, so it is also a terminating. 0.001, it ends, so it is also terminating decimal number. 0.222, as you can see, this number 2 is repeating. It has no end, so this is non-terminating decimal. Now the last one you see, it is neither ending nor any of the digits are repeating. So in such case, when the digits neither end, neither repeat, so such are called as non-terminating and non-recurring. Means neither it is ending nor it is repeating. So the last one is non-terminating and non-repeating. Now let us learn irrational numbers. Irrational numbers are the converse of rational numbers. It means the numbers which we cannot express in the form p by q, where p and q are integers and q is not equal to 0. So a number which cannot be expressed in the form of rational numbers, such numbers are called as irrational numbers. Irrational numbers, if we write in decimal numbers, they will neither terminate, they will neither repeat. For example, root 2. Root 2 value is 1.414, it goes on repeating. So remember one very important point, if the decimal expansion, if the decimal is non-repeating and non-terminating, so such numbers are called as irrational numbers. So I am repeating once more, make this point very clear. Rational numbers can have terminating, rational numbers can have repeating or recurring decimal. Moreover, irrational numbers have non-repeating and non-recurring decimals. So remember, when the question comes like non-repeating and non-recurring, it always means it is an irrational number. So the square root of all prime numbers like root 2, root 3, root 5, root 7, root 11, root 13, all these root values of prime numbers are always irrational numbers. What other examples of irrational number? Let us see some other examples of irrational numbers. Pi. You might have used pi in lot of problems. Now what is the actual value of pi? As you can see, it is a long lasting value, a very long value of pi, 3.14159 and so on. As you can see here, it is neither terminating nor repeating. None of the digits are repeating and neither it is ending. So such are irrational numbers. So we can say pi is also an irrational number. So let us take a quick revision of what we have studied till now. Natural numbers, whole numbers, integers, then come rational numbers, then we have other set irrational numbers, and together we get the system of real numbers. So rational plus irrational numbers together makes the real numbers. Let us see some examples. Root 5. 5 is a prime number, so the square root of 5 number, so it is an irrational number. Irrational number, okay. Minus 12.75. You see here, after the decimal digit, two numbers are there, 7 and 5, and it ends, so it is terminating decimal. So this is irrational number and this is a rational number. Then number C, root 16. Root 16, some misprint is there. Root 16 means it is 4, which is a rational number. Let us see some more examples. Root 9. 9 is a perfect square. 9 is 3 square. So when there is square under the root, that means when there is a square number under the root, the square is cancelled with the root and ultimately we get the number. So root 9 value is 3, which is a rational number. Minus 35.9. After decimal number, or we can say after decimal digit, one number is there, 9. It ends, so it is a terminating decimal. One very important thing, a fraction with a denominator of 0 is undefined. Remember, we cannot divide any number by 0. As I told you in the earlier slide, to be a rational number, the denominator q should not be equal to 0. Q is not equal to 0 means we cannot divide any number by 0. So such number in which the denominator is 0 is called as undefined. For example, 2 by 0, 7 by 0, these all are undefined numbers. So let us quickly guess what can be the decimal expansion, whether it is terminating or non-terminating. Root 21. 21 is not a perfect square, so it is irrational number. 4 by 0, it is undefined. Root 23. Root 23, 23 is a prime number, so it will be an irrational number. Okay, thank you students. So in the next video I will teach you how to identify and how to process, how to convert a rational number into terminating as well as non-terminating. Thank you all of you.